the space, the air, the water, the fire, the earth. These are the 5 elements that literally are the basis of a living being according to Ayurveda. So you've seen that if the balance is disrupted, the same water that gives you life, that quenches your thirst, can come like a flood and flood you out and you're gone. Same fire we all saw that keeps your food warm, gets you cooking done. If it is manageable, it's great. But the moment it gets out of the way, the same fire engulfed 10,000 houses in Los Angeles. It came very close to my house. Same thing with everything else. The same earth that we stand on today, there could be earthquake. So the balance of these elements is what Ayurveda is about. Space. Today the space is good. We have the entire sky to us. What if an asteroid comes out? Imbalance. Air. Air is good. Good, nice day. Tornado comes, blows us away. Imbalance. I decode all these famous personalities on how these 5 elements actually form their history, form their character, form their working style, and how they become famous. So let us decode the world famous, one of the richest men alive on earth. 1.7 trillion is his company Amazon. He's got another company called Blue Origin. He's got another company called Washington Post. Jeff Bezos. Let's decode him. So if you look at Jeff Bezos, he is very innovative without a doubt. Without innovation, he wouldn't have actually come up with Amazon. Amazon is today changing the landscape. Walmart and Kmart and all these companies that used to own the world gone. Why? Because Amazon. This guy is a risk taker. He went without making any profit for first 11 years of doing business. His famous quote, the world knows, is your profit is my business. That means your profit is his motivation to do business. So that is what Jeff Bezos is about. Fiercely competitive. Fiercely competitive. He is not just innovative, he's just not a visionary creative guy, because he saw the vision. What he started as a bookstore, a small bookstore, became a platform that sells everything today. He saw that vision. He was very curious, and that defines his Vata dosha, the air. And he could think big, that space. So he formed a company called Blue Origin. That defines he is super Vata. Vata is the highest trait in him. Now, he is very unique in his character because he's very strategic, he's goal-oriented, he's a leader, he is very focused and he gets determined and he wants to do it, He is aggressive. They talk about his work culture in his company, it's very tough. He's very, very tough. And that defines his Pitta personality. He's fiery. He gets upset, he gets angry if something is not his way. It's his way or highway. The good part is, very uniquely, he's also Kapha. Very few people in the world are tri-doshic. Why? Because he's very persistent. His 3 companies, Amazon, Blue Origin, risk-taking abilities. He had a job at Wall Street earlier, D.E. Shaw. He also studied from Princeton University. His original biological father, Ted Johnson, he never was in his life. So he actually had a stepfather, Miguel Bezos, who really gave him the values that he had. He was a Cuban immigrant. And Mackenzie, his wife, was his supporter. And he had her for 25 years. So 25 years of marriage means he was very Kapha personality. He's growing the company to 1.7 trillion Kapha personality. Why Pitta? Because he's aggressive. He went into different arenas. He formed a company where he started storing people's data to make money. That company he knew would not actually get the valuation that he would get in the Amazon.com. So he started that. He became so big that he today controls almost 50% of the market share of storage. And as AI is becoming the hottest thing in the block, who owns most of the storage? Amazon. He has been a philanthropist, so that also gives his Pitta personality. He started $10 billion Earth Fund. In terms of how he could improve his tri-doshicness, this is pretty good, by the way. Very few people, like Mother Teresa, was this. What could he do? He could actually improve his foods by eating warm vegetables. Stay away from spices, but more soups and stews, and he should stay away from spice because he's Pitta high. Warm vegetables mean that will cool his Vata down. That way he can be more balanced. Exercise wise, he does not necessarily require long runs, he requires mindfulness the most. He needs mindfulness to counter the Pitta. Pitta personality can be countered by mindfulness. And then he needs meditation in his life to counter the Vata. And then yoga, so that yoga is all about flexibility, strength, flexibility, and balance. And that is yoga for you. And he requires that to counter his Kapha. Now, herbal support wise, he needs to take herbal supplements like ashwagandha and brahmi and triphala. Ashwagandha for his mind and general nutrition, rasayana. Brahmi because brahmi is for his mind, and then triphala is for his gut and overall health. Aromatherapy wise, frankincense is his oil. Frankincense, he should actually meditate with frankincense in his diffuser, and then other calming oils like mostly sandalwood oil. He needs calming oils. During his shower, he should spray eucalyptus spray in his shower. So some of these things that could make him even more balanced, which he is. He is one of the most successful people on earth. If you like me decoding Jeff Bezos, and if you like me to decode somebody else that you like, that is a world personality that is known around the globe, I could decode them using the lens of Ayurveda.